Rogue Warlord of the Skakdi. Once a powerful Skakdi leader, Nektann has gone rogue and become a Piraka. Allied with the evil Makuta, he challenges the might of the Glatorian in a final battle for the fate of Bar Magna. This is a Bionicle Stars review by LegomationStudio. Hey everyone, it's LegomationStudio here with another Bionicle Stars review. We just saw Takanuva, now we're taking a look at the Piraka. Oh crap. The lid was on. Wrong. Oopsie. Yeah, so here we are with a Bionicle Stars review. As you know, like what we said in the Takanuva review, these are the final Bionicle sets for foreseeable future, so better go and get these guys. Now, they're bringing back all of these guys from over the years in the final battle. I've been reading their info on the beginning of all the Bionicle reviews that you've seen so far, and we'll start with our second one, Piraka. Okay, so again, as far as Matoran and Agori size sets go, you got to think of that way, not a Toho or Titan. These are Bionicle Stars, supposed to be Matoran kind of gory size sets, so think of them that way and they're pretty cool. The Cannister, pretty much it's the same thing, but we have Nektann and he's standing kind of on water-ish. It's kind of a reflection of water. The background with the Kanoe Hau, the mask of shielding that Tahu wore, that really represents Mata Nui for some reason, yeah. Bionicle, Stars logo, Piraka. He's kind of in a stance where he's defending himself like, her, you know? And it's a 6 or 13-year-old, whatever, 15 pieces though. And 15 pieces is pretty big. I think I don't know, we'll see when we come to them, but there are other ones that have more pieces than that, definitely. There's this part that's on all of them that says collect the golden Bionicle. Not really Bionicle, just collect the golden Bionicle armor. That sounds better. Because that's really what it is. LegoBionicle.com. On the back, we have the advertise for all the other sets, all the other 6 Bionicle Stars, and then each one, and actually the one that you have, that like this one, I didn't notice this in the Takanuva review, but it's highlighted. See, there's a little highlight over Nektann, the Piraka, because that's what this guy is. That's the one you own, just in case you didn't know that. You'd have to be pretty stupid. So it has all of them listed and all the parts that they designate to put on the Bionicle Tahu. So you know which ones you need to get in order to get all the pieces and put on Golden Tahu. Then we have how to put him in. Pretty hard actually because of his spine. We'll go over that when we build him. You have the collect the Golden Bionicle, armors, then Biocode. The Biocode, again, I don't know if they work. You should try them and put in the comments if they work or not, and if they don't or they do, let's find out because I don't know what they're going to be used for yet. The Biocode is P1R4K4. Kind of looks like Piraka. Yeah, well, Bionicle's been doing that lately with the Biocodes. Then www.bionicle.com, and yep, the top. In blue, we have the Scrawl Maze, which I don't know if we should call it Scrawl Maze, because it's really the maze, the famous maze. Then the spikes here on the side, and then of course the bottom so that they can be stackable when you collect them all. Now let's open it up and check out the new and old pieces. Now before we open it, I just want to let you guys know that I've been taking a lot of time into seeing what you viewers have to say, and I know probably right about now you're saying 3 minutes into the video, and we're still talking about the box. Well, here's what I have to say to that. I mean, we do talk about the box a little bit because they really are important because the boxes, quite frankly, and you have to agree, are maybe not what us hardcore fans think of as important, but littler kids and the wider audience of Bionicle, the people that buy these, when they go in the store, they look and when they're attracted by a cool looking box, the first thing they see, they're attracted to it and they go to it and that's how they buy it. So really this is a big part of how LEGO makes money on their first appealing fans. So just think of it that way. And also that really we don't spend a lot of time on the box. You're just seeing it. the first at least minute of this video was probably just us talking about Vizon, or, well, us talking about the Piraka itself, not really the canister. So really, we're not spending that much time on the canister, it's just that's what's there. We're talking to you. You know what? If you'd rather have us talk about, like, have the canister here only when we're talking about the canister, put that in the comment below if you're just tired of seeing the canister for so long, because quite frankly, half the time that you see the canister, we're not talking about it. Like right now, I'm not talking about it, I'm talking about how we talk about it. Or that's how you say it, whatever. Back onto the review. Okay, so here's the box, we're opening it up now. Got an easy open lid here. Pop that off. Dump out the contents. Let's see what we got for all of our money. Well, if we zoom out, cameraman, thanks so much, we can see all the instruction booklet has. We open it up, it has this epic picture, which is now the intro of this review, these reviews. This epic picture of Tahu in the front, and everyone behind him, Bionicle stars, yeah. Then, like we had to the back of the canister about Tahu and all the pieces that go to him. And then, yeah. Fucking hell, man. Come on. By the way, this really isn't what's replacing Bionicle, but it shows how ridiculous LEGO is, that the path they're going down is just like, Jesus Christ, oh my God. Okay. Now we looked at the instruction booklet quickly, we will go about the pieces. So, let's take a look at the new pieces. Well, there really aren't that many new pieces in this set, I've got to say. A lot of it is gray, and I don't like that, but that was the original color for this Piraka. Or, well, for the Piraka. Really, the only really new thing in here is the spine. Really, I mean, I'm not kidding, that's really the only thing. And the thing about the spine we'll talk about more later, you can't really use it for mocking. It's good for this set and this set only, because it's just, I mean, LEGO did great at making these sets small and working out, but the fact that they did that means that the pieces they come with, the pieces that help make the set work, probably can't be used on anything else but this set. But that's really only bad for mockists, quite frankly. Okay, so, quickly let's go here. We got the feet from the Shadow Matoran of 2008, Grey Glatorian hands, Iron Man, orange Iron Man head, and then we have Antaraz from 2008, the Makuta Antaraz, like, blade. And I like that blade, I thought it was pretty cool. They could have had a new weapon, but whatever. Then a dagger to go on the end of it. Okay, we really spent a lot of time going over each individual piece. This too, Matoran body too. Okay, you want to look at it? Here we go. Gold piece, tiki head, same as what we had from Takanuva. We'll add it to the pile. We will now add our second piece, the next contributing from Nektann the Piraka. It's kind of the same one that Takanuva had. Now we are two more into getting the golden Tahu. Let's build it.
Yo, Piraka.
Yo, Piraka. Do. The beast on the move. Nothing you can do. Oh yeah. Yo, Piraka. Even though I'm not a Piraka, I'm actually a Skakdi warrior. I still look like a Piraka. And the Piraka are back for final battle. Yo, Piraka.
So here we go, the Piraka. Well, the building experience was kind of regular. You just build them like regular. What do you expect? I mean, building these guys, there isn't much of building experience with them. But it's good enough. The spine is really the only new thing we've ever had with this type of set. The blade was kind of cool. The putting it together was alright, just kind of the regular deal, but we got this going on. This rubber is like the Gelu sword rubber. Not the rubber that we had in the Baraki, but like the Gelu sword rubber, so it's hard rubber. And especially the spine. And the thing about it is that it attaches up here on top of the Iron Man head, and you put it right on like that. But when you're trying to put this together, it does get spiky and kind of hurts a little bit. I mean, not like pain, but kind of funny little ow, what the heck kind of thing. Shadow Gear talked about that, and I agree with him completely. So that is annoying. Unlike the other Piraka, they were bigger and the rubber was a lot less hard. This color is kind of hard to see on the instruction booklets, just a little bit, because it's this dark blue. So there isn't much of an outline of it, so it was hard to figure out how exactly this attached to his arm, because the spine attaches to his arm, as you can see. The spine attaches, like here is where it mainly puts on, and then 2 tubes go up to his head, and then we have 2 other tubes going around attaching here, as you can see. So yeah, that's how that works out. And sometimes I thought, you know, first time I built it, I think I went like that, and that doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but it's not how the instruction booklet actually calls for it. So you want these straight up like that. And there we go. So I guess the only thing about this I would have wanted is maybe a new weapon, but he definitely does look cool and lives up to the Piraka name by sure. Now we will do a comparison of his 2006 most look-like set, Vizok. Now, of course, Vizok isn't this guy, but when we saw the prototype pictures, we sure thought of Vizok because it looks a lot like him. I mean, it's the same color scheme pretty much, except Vizok here had light blue, had the glow-in-the-dark teeth, and the light-up eyes. I mean, Bionicle was kind of a really cool year that brought Bionicle back after its Mata Nui phase. Oh, the horror. I just didn't like Mata Nui that much. Anyways, here, we'll look at it. This guy, he had more silver and blue. Vizok had more silver and blue, unlike this guy, we got just gray and blue. They're kind of sticking with that same kind of feet where it's this like bird, really reptile-ish, like kind of claws for their feet. And then the spine it goes around, but of course the spine ended up being a little tail too, and connected on the outside of the arms. I mean, it just worked a lot better, but with such a small set, you really can't do something that good. So, gotta give LEGO the props for making this spine work out. They have the same little bumps. Another reason why we thought that this was Vizok originally. But nope, it's not. This definitely is probably the least one on your list that you want to get. Maybe him and GRESH. We'll talk about GRESH later in the next review. Just because I don't know if I really liked it. They could have had maybe a new weapon or something. But if you think it's cool that they have shrink down the Piraka, or if you're just a Bionicle fan who wants to collect all the Bionicle stars for remembrance of Bionicle and over the years and the final sets that were released, go ahead and get it. I give it maybe on a Matoran rating a 4 out of 5 because still of all Matoran this is pretty great. The build is just kind of similar, but the spine makes it for all the rest. Yes, the spine is annoying, but for looks the spine definitely works out. Before we go, I want to say that for story-wise, I think that they could have had a better story. I think that they could have had, instead of this random character that we haven't heard about, this Skakdi warrior, only real hardcore fans could know about it because it's online serials at BionicleStory.com. And it would have been way more cooler to maybe have it be Vizon and Vizok re-emerged. Originally, this was just one guy, and then he was split into 2 beings. And then we thought, oh, I heard this on a comment that it would have been cool if, let's pretend I'm holding Vizok here, Vizon, if they had merged back together and then created this, because Vizon did go into a little part. I know that Vizon went to another world or died or something. Point is, it would have been cool if they had morphed to get back together and created this guy. It would have been probably a lot more awesomer. But with the story, this is how it works, is that we've got Skakdi warrior here. Expect these, I think, every Friday, pretty weekly, so a week from now expected around then, but definitely not as long as it has been since the Takanuva review. We've just been a little busy. So, hope you've enjoyed this review, and next time we are going to be reviewing GRESH, I think? Yeah, GRESH. So, hope you enjoyed this review, and this is LegomationStudio. Hey yo, signing out.